Don't ever shave your pubes. That's what I decided to come up with to start this video today. By the way, you guys like my shirt? Weenie got this for me for Christmas. I'm really bad at remembering when I got gifts. Gifts. Why can't I say this word? Gift. I was gifted. Gifts. Having an F and a T and an S right next to each other for a single word is a terrible idea. Gifts. Jesus Christ. Anyways, I think she got this from the Discord store. I don't know. Discord. I always say the latter. It's kind of like, I know it's bad. Anyways, but it's super soft. Here's the Oliver print shirts are my life. I love them. I just enjoy the way that they look. I like consistency. It's kind of like how I always cook. Like if I'm making like a standard like sausage, potato, pepper, sausage. If I'm making like one of those skillets, I want all of those main ingredients to be diced in the same size so that every bite has an equal amount of said ingredient. I cannot stand when you go somewhere and you get like some sort of skillet or a bowl or a salad and some ingredients are diced like super fine and then other ingredients are just like massive. You know when you get a salad and they just give you one massive slice of a tomato? That pisses me off so much. Why? Why do I need to cut my tomato into a certain amount of pieces so that I can get an equal amount of tomato in other bites? I don't just want to eat tomato once. Or like sometimes if you get like an antipasto salad and they just give you a slice of salami. Like, come on, bro. Don't do this to me. Anyways, that's like my beginning rant. I almost thought I was streaming for a second and not recording. Oh my God. You know what I don't like about this particular shot is that it seems like the microphone is the primary focus of the camera. And normally when I'm streaming, I'm like this and the microphone is on my side and I am closer to the camera than the microphone is. But in this current shot, when I'm facing this way and I'm all studious, the microphone seems like it's the focus. And I don't think there's anything I can really do about that at this point in time. So I'm not going to worry about it. I've been slowly retweaking my audio. I did have a compressor die. There's a new compressor here now. My audio levels look great, but there's still some things that I like to tweak over time. And just to kind of give you an idea of like my thought process is I'm always tinkering with my preamp gain. Because it's like, okay, how far do I want the microphone away from my mouth? How close do I want it to my mouth? How terrible are my plosives? I really need to get a pop filter for this mic. This microphone does have foam around the capsule on the inside of this mic, so technically you don't need a plosive. You don't need a pop filter. But I feel like my plosives are very prominent plosives, so I feel like it's probably a good idea. I hate the way that pop filters look. It just looks like a massive nipple tumor on the end of your microphone, and I feel like it just completely takes away from the aesthetic of the microphone, because I really like the way that microphones look, not just the way that they sound. I think the way that it looks is a huge part of a microphone setup. They do make like a all metal wire mesh pop filter for this microphone. It's kind of a universal one that works for the Procaster, for the RE20, for the RE320. The only issue is it's like $60, which is a quarter of the cost of the microphone. However, you maintain the aesthetic. It looks sexy. It works really well. And I've had it on my wish list. I don't know about you, but I have like 13 wish lists in Amazon, all broken up into categories: streaming PC, gaming PC, kitchen, bedroom, tech, VR. Like I have all of these lists that I just pound stuff into. And then like every paycheck, I'm like, I grab one thing from one category and one thing from the other category. Oh, so today, I guess I can just read it. Today I put out a tweet on Twitter. Go figure. Hold on, let me pull it up here. And this is kind of like a thought process that I have been working my way through recently. And if you're watching this video on YouTube, you most likely saw it on Twitter, or maybe for some odd reason you're subscribed to this YouTube channel and you got a notification for it. Bad. I'll just read what I tweeted. A large chunk. Here, I'm gonna move it over to the side so I can talk into the microphone correctly. A large chunk of why I'm taking so much time off is so I can figure out if I've lost my passion for gaming. It's left me very confused. I've avoided asking myself this question for a long time because I'm afraid of the answer. Still searching. Gaming has been a massive part of my life. Today, in a good mindset, my mind says, of course, you don't want to stop. I see streams and I get excited. I see games and I get excited. I think about playing them often, but when it comes to getting up, going to the PC, and playing, I am unmotivated. I'm currently trying to figure out the origin of the dark cloud that lies between the games and myself. Was it the streaming that did it? Is it the exhaustion from work? Was it my bad diet and my no exercise routine? Did adult life stress just squash it? The main question is, do I want to let go of gaming? No, I really don't. I don't have another hobby that I want to dedicate more time to. Same with streaming. I really do love it. The journey to find answers within myself continues. I guess I just need more time and patience. So this, as I've been on break from streaming for now 2 months. So I think I've only had 2 live streams in the past 2 months. And both of those were kind of shorter, sporadic keyboard building streams. And I'm glad that I did them. I wanted to broadcast the building process of those keyboards for the people that purchased them. And I don't feel like it negatively impacted what I wanted out of the break, right? And I want to talk about this today because I want to expand on the tweet, but at the same time, I don't want to get too deep into it because I have a very, very long script that I'm currently writing for a YouTube video that I want to record. And over the past 2 months, I've been slowly adding to this script. Siri, shut the fuck up.
Sorry.
Oh my God. Shut the fuck up. So I have that video that I want to record, and I just kind of wanted to like go through, like kind of break down this tweet. So today I'm in a good mindset. I'm in a good mood, and I think about, like, I just installed Star Wars Battlefront 2. I just installed The Division 2. I just installed the Halo beta, the Master Chief Collection beta. The Insider beta, which I don't know if you can still sign up for it anymore or whatever. This video is going to be longer than 10 minutes. And today I'm thinking, like, man, got up, exercised, meditated, had my coffee. I've been drinking water. I'm starving and I'm in a good mindset. And I think about, like, no, there's no way that I could just walk away from gaming. But on the days where maybe I skip the gym, maybe I skip meditating, work is stressful, I come home, I'm tired, and I kid you not, I sit on the couch and I'll watch streams and I'll get excited about watching somebody streaming, and I'll be like, man, I really miss streaming. I can't wait to get back to it. I'll see somebody playing the game they really enjoy. Maybe they're playing with friends and they're having a good time, and I go like, man, I miss that so much. When all I really have to do is just get up and go to the computer and play some games. But for whatever reason, making that initial jump, like just like getting off the couch, like trying to get myself past that mental block of like, man, I'm just so tired. Even though I know that I want to do that thing, I know that I love it, I know that I want to do it, just like getting up off the couch and going and doing it is such a roadblock for me sometimes, and I don't get it. So I'm trying to find the origin of that dark cloud, and it feels like a wall inside of a dark cloud. And I'm really trying to like spend time, especially when I'm meditating, trying to find out why. Like, why is that there? and I kind of go into it a little bit in this other tweet. Was it the streaming? Was it streaming video games for 6 years? Did that almost kill? Because I don't think I've completely killed it, but I think that I've really damaged my passion for gaming. Was it the streaming and the stress of the streaming that really brought that down on myself? Was it the exhaustion from work? And I learned something about work recently that kind of sparked something in my brain. Was it my consistent bad diet and not exercising for a year and a half? Did that do it in? Was it just the general adult life stress that did it? So the one thing that I'm in the middle, I'm actually towards the end of a book right now called Happy Little Accidents. I'm just kidding. It's not called that. It is called High Performance Habits. By the way, I don't read. I usually don't. And I haven't read a lot in my life other than school. But ever since reading my first book, I have read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books in the past year. And that is like unheard of. And when I say I read books, I really listen to books on Audible. I think I'm in the car somewhere in between. I actually did the math on this. I think I'm in the car for 24 to 25 hours a month. So I have 24 to 25 hours of listening time in the car when I'm driving around for work. So I've really taken that opportunity to stop listening to music, start listening to podcasts, start listening to audiobooks. And in the past year and a half, I've gone through 7 books. And I'm super pumped about that. I can't believe that I've read that many books. And I've really been learning a lot. And in this most recent book, High Performance Habits, shout out to She Snaps for recommending the book to me. The people who are more confident with work tend to be less stressed. And both at my previous job and this current job, I will admit that I am underqualified. I exist in a role which I should have schooling, I should have certifications, and I should have more knowledge than I should. I do a really, really good job of holding my own at my job, and I will say that humbly. But with that said, there's so much that I don't know, and every day I wake up, because I'm always going to a new customer, a new site, a new environment, there is always this little piece of me that says, you don't know everything that you should, and there's a good chance that you're going to go somewhere, not know how to fix it, and then you're going to have to leave, and then they're going to have to send somebody else who is smarter, has more knowledge, and that lives in me every single day. And that's motivation, because I'm always trying to learn more. I really try and spend time with the big brain guys at work who know a lot, because like every day that you're around them and you're working with them, you're just learning more and more and more. But at the same time, I don't have that confidence, and that is extremely stressful. I remember in my last relationship, in the beginning of my job, I remember having a conversation like, I don't belong here. Like, all of these people are relying on me because they think that I know what I'm doing. I really don't know what I'm doing. And I'm sort of kind of faking it till you make it. And while sometimes that's great, it's also not so great. So I know that I know a lot. I know that I'm really good at my job, but I also know that I'm underqualified. And every day I'm working towards being more qualified. But I learned that lack of confidence at my job is probably a factor in my stress. And as time goes on, as I work more and more and more, and they keep sending me places, and I kind of dilly-dally with things that I'm not confident in, I'm building that confidence. But that first year and a half, that stress was really, really prominent in my life. And I think that's why I was just so tired all the time, because every day you're waking up thinking, I'm not suited for this. I don't have the knowledge I need to do my job well. And just so like, put your mind in that headspace for a second. Imagine going to work every day knowing that you could hit a point where you don't know what to do. Instead of being like, oh, I know the ins and outs of every single part of my job. I go, I can do it with my eyes closed, and then I come home. I feel like I would have a lot more energy when I came home from work if I knew the ins and outs of everything and I knew that I could do everything. That would also probably be really boring. So it's kind of like it's a balancing game. You know, you're trying to balance like learning and the desire to learn every day, but at the same time, you don't want to know everything because then you'll just be really bored. So I think that has a factor in my exhaustion. And as of late, so for the past 2 months, getting up early, going to the gym, back on my fasting, choosing better food, I do feel better. I come home and I sleep less often. I still nap often. I want to nap. I don't not want to nap. Naps are some of the most powerful things we as humans have at our disposal. And I feel so bad for all the people that are unable to nap. I'm telling you, naps are amazing. I am a car nap veteran. I'm professional at it. And being able to sneak like 5-10 minute naps in the early afternoon in between clients is the best. It's better than a cup of coffee without, it's like having a cup of coffee without having to urinate so often. You know? So anyways, next part of the tweet, main question, do I want to let go of gaming? No, I don't think so. Like in my mind, I'm like, no, I don't want to let go of gaming. I love playing video games. I love the social aspect of playing video games. They've been a huge part of my life. And I'm like, there's no reason I need to let go of it, right? I'm not addicted. I'm not shunning all of my adult responsibilities for the sake of, World of Warcraft. I'm not letting my body and my mind go because I'm dedicating so much time to video games. It's not that I need to, but it's like this dark part of my brain is telling me that I should or that I want to. And I don't want to let go of it, but I also can't figure out why I'm not motivated to do it. And what are my options here? Like, what are the outside forces? Are you growing out of gaming? And I'm like, yeah, I guess that's a possibility, but I don't want to. Are there other things in life that you'd rather be doing? No. When I think the only reasons why I don't want to play video games is because I'm just too tired or I'm too exhausted. I just don't have the motivation. It's not that I'd rather be doing something else. I just don't have the motivation to do the one thing that I want to do. And that's the same thing with streaming. Do I want to quit streaming? No. But I need to figure out why I don't have the motivation to do it. And so that's kind of like what I'm spending a lot of my days doing, especially while I'm meditating in the morning. And to reference one of the earlier parts of the tweet, I don't remember what I was going to say. Was it trying to? Oh, I didn't ask. For a while, like probably for the last year or so, I was afraid of asking myself the question, do you still love gaming? Do you still want to play video games? Because I was afraid of the answer. And I still am, in my current state of mind right now. No, I don't want to give up gaming. I am afraid that if I keep thinking about it and if I keep meditating and if I give it the time of day to think about it, I'm afraid that answer is going to be, yeah, you're done with video games. And maybe not like completely done, but you're done with it being a main hobby of yours. But I don't want it to be that. Like I said, there's nothing else that I want to spend my time doing. I need to figure out why the one part of my life that I really enjoy, both video games and streaming, why don't I want to do it? Why don't I have the motivation? Why is I'm too tired always my excuse to do so? And so that's me just trying to make my way through that. So I know I'm not alone in this. I know there's probably so many people that are out there that are thinking about this same thing. And unfortunately, there's no one answer fits all. These are all things that we have to... Trader Joe died? Sorry. I had Twitter up on my trending page. Apparently Trader Joe died. That is super unfortunate and sad. And this is what I'm just continuing to do with my break. And like I've mentioned in other tweets and other morning videos, the past 2 months, while they have been a break from streaming, I've been working nonstop. There's a part of me that this following month, I just want to do nothing. But at the same time, there's a part of me that knows that doing absolutely nothing is almost worse for me. I got to do something. I have to be productive in some sort, you know? I don't know. I think I've taken up enough of your time. It's been 20 minutes. Yeah. So I'm going to stop this video. I'm going to edit it. I'm going to upload it. I'm going to do some script writing for that YouTube video that I keep referencing. And I'm probably continuing to take more time off of streaming. I'm finally, like, all of the little tasks that I've needed to do in my life for the past 2 months are done. Kitchen is done. My taxes are done. All of the dark clouds of tasks and responsibilities that have been haunting me for the past couple of months are done. And the sun is starting to come out a little bit earlier. It's starting to get darker a little bit later. Daylight savings time. Hey, Siri, when is daylight savings time?
Daylight saving time starts on March 8th, 2020.
Oh, my God. March 8th? That's like 10 days. So that's fucking sweet. But anyways, thank you for sitting here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for giving me a part of your day. Fuck push notifications. Just want to say that. That's probably a video for another day. And I hope whatever journey you are on, you are giving it the time of day to sit and really figure stuff out for yourself. Because we're all going through our own shit, right? Not everybody's recording videos and uploading it. So I hope you are finding your way through your own shit. And I hope you have a fantastic weekend. I'm going to get a bomb-ass sandwich in like 3 hours. We're going to Ernie's, baby. Give me a fat-ass sandwich. That probably peaked the microphone, and I'm sorry. But anyways, have a wonderful Saturday. I hope to see you guys soon. We're going to be playing some GoldenEye Source in the Discord probably this upcoming week. I just need to get that server and rented. I love you. Goodbye.